welcome to episode 109, vlog 109. This is crazy. Into the hundreds, into the 110s. Getting close. This is the vlog where I talk about quarterly stories, which is my graphic novel that I hand write, hand letter, and hand ink, and then hand to you, hopefully someday in print. And until that day, it's available serialized online at quarterlystories.com, where you can read it all the way up to page 51. This is the vlog where I document the process and the progress of creating that graphic novel, which is a personal story that's about faith and mental illness. On top of being a full-time art director, a full-time husband, and a full-time father. So I'm on my commute to work today. I feel pretty good because I feel like I got over the pause. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but to me it feels like part of building a habit is consistency. And so I've kind of built this habit of working on my comic on a day-to-day basis because frankly, on top of the commute, on top of being a parent, and on top of just, art directing, especially right now in the rush season, it's very difficult to have that happen. But what's cool is once you've built a habit, it becomes really kind of like second nature to kind of work on your projects. So to me, that's the only way in my current life, with all of the busyness and insanity and fun of being an art director and being a father and husband, it's the only way that I can feasibly see getting comic books done. But what's cool is once I've built and ingrained the habit, I find that I actually have more time than I did when I was a freelance illustrator, because most of my free time when I was a freelance illustrator for about 15 years was spent like hunting for the next job or pulling all-nighters to hit the deadline, and then basically the next day having to kind of sleep off like this weird sleep schedule that tends to plague and a lot of freelancers. Myself, it was a huge problem because it might have been self-discipline. I don't know, but anyhow, my point being, I find that I have more time now to work on my personal projects. However, it's all very contingent on keeping that habit consistent and built. So what I'm excited about is that I finally got back to my vlog, which I fell off of last week. I also fell off of doing my comic for about 4 days, and I explained that in a lot more detail in the last vlog 108. But anyhow, so now I'm heading to work. Like I said, we're in the middle of rush season, so it's probably going to be a very intense day. And then when I get home, I'm hoping to take photo reference for the next page of Quarterly Stories, page 52, which I've already thumbnailed out, which is like a very loose map for where I'm going to head for this page. I'm pretty excited. I think this will be a page with a major focused panel on typography, which might take a little longer in the layout stage, but the execution stage shouldn't take as long as the last page, which had like 24 panels or something on it. So I'm excited about that. And then I'm also excited about another new thing, which I didn't mention in my last vlog, but it's weird, but I'm not really a big like exercise guy, and yet I've noticed that I've been lacking a lot of energy lately. And I drink lots of coffee, and I just feel exhausted all the time. And I think part of that's just being a parent. Honestly, you feel tired like a lot. And so my wife for her birthday wanted to get like an exercise machine, just so that we can like kind of stave off gaining a lot of weight. And it's mainly just the age we're at. Like the age I'm at right now, my metabolism has slowed down a bit. And so I've noticed I'm getting a bit of a belly, and I by no means am I saying I'm overweight or anything. In fact, I'm actually at a really healthy weight, but it's gotten to a point where I've imagined in a year from now, if I put on what I put on this last year in weight, I'm gonna be an overweight dude. And this is coming, my father wasn't the slimmest guy. He was a little overweight himself. And so I've always wondered how that works, like how somebody just kind of gains an excessive amount of weight and then looks at themselves and goes, oh, I'm overweight. And it started becoming really obvious this year how that happens. I mean, it does gradually creep up on you, and the next thing you know, you look down and you're starting to get a bit of a belly. And anyhow, the point being, I don't really care, honestly, like about my physical appearance, but the energy thing is a huge thing. And some of the people in my department who exercise have just sworn by the fact that the exercise gives them more energy. For those of you who like follow other vlogs, you might, I mean, I'm imagining most of my subscribers follow Kevin Cross, who's an awesome guy, a really good friend of mine. But when he was staying with me, he started exercising more frequently and attested to that, like that it gave him a lot more energy. So anyhow, the point being, my wife wanted to get like a rowing machine, which is a really intense, like kind of all-out workout. And I've been hitting the rowing machine like every morning and night for the last like 3 days since we got it. And I have to say, I know it's like 3 days in, and it's a little early to say whether this is something I'm going to be consistent about enough to build as a habit like I have with my comic. But I will say, I feel more energy, and I've been feeling more energy from doing this like every morning and night. And so I'm kind of excited about hopefully building that as a routine and a habit in my day-to-day life, because frankly, I need the energy. And if I can do something that gives me more energy and require less sleep, and be able to kick out more comics and with more enthusiasm and energy, then I need to be doing that at this age. I don't want to put it off like I'm an old person, but I'm at that age where instilling habits like that is going to be important, especially for my own productivity. So that's something else that I'm really excited about, and I have to say it's also just kind of fun. So tonight, that's kind of my goal, is to like hopefully take photo reference and then hopefully hit the rowing machine again and just start instilling that habit as well. I've tried other things like jogging and stuff like that, but what I like about this, and I'm not selling it or anything, I just, for my own personality, is that the weather is so unpredictable in the Antelope Valley, and then aside from that, I'm a clumsy person, so I'm going to put a lot of like pressure and pain on my joints if I'm running around. And the thing I like about this workout is it's a sit-down workout that works out like the whole body, and it doesn't require going outside, which I'm also a bit of a curmudgeon, so like if I can come up with a way to kind of get the same workout that I get jogging, but with less pressure on my joints and just more active movement inside the house where I don't have to leave and see people, I can just stay in my little hobbit hole, that to me is really exciting. So that's where I'm at. I'll check in with you guys when I'm back off work, and we'll see if like I'm still retaining energy and can actually get this next milestone hit. Alright, so I will see you guys then. Okay, so I'm off work, and now I'm hoping to get to some comics. I think I might do my workout first, because I heard from a coworker that you shouldn't do that like right before going to sleep. So I think I'm going to get that in, and then I'm going to work on my So I got in my workout, and I took my photo reference, and so I should be good to tomorrow is Rock and Roll Tuesday, so let's play some rock and roll, and then after playing some rock and roll, hopefully doing some layout and continuing building a habit with the working out. We'll see how that goes. Alright, I will see you guys next week, and once again, thanks to those of you who subscribe, comment, like, and share. It actually helps this channel grow, and it helps me keep going on this comic. I'll see you guys next week.